Hi, I'm Mike Verner. I play second trumpet with the Kingston Symphony, and am in my 34th year of playing with the symphony. I actually was born in Kingston and lived my first 6 years of life in Amherstview, Ontario. My parents bought us a piano when I was about 4 from McAdoo's Piano and Organs, for all you old-time Kingston folk, and then moved to Peterborough, Ontario, where I did the rest of my education. I had a great high school career musically at PCBS, or Peterborough Collegiate, and then took some private lessons just towards the end of high school with a teacher who convinced me to give Humber College a try in Toronto. In my second year of college, there was a college strike. I transferred over to Queen's to start my Bachelor of Music there, and in second year of Queen's had the opportunity to audition for a third trumpet chair in the symphony, and was fortunate enough to get that position. A year or so later, John Palmer, our recently retired bass trombonist, was the second trumpet player and was having some teeth issues and had to give up playing the trumpet, so I managed to move into the second chair and have been there ever since. Outside of playing music and playing with the symphony, up until 2 years ago, I was the high school music teacher at Sydenham High School. I taught at Sydenham for about 27 years and had a great career, a lot of great students. I enjoy playing the trumpet because it's a versatile instrument. I can play jazz music, I can play commercial music, rhythm and blues, classical obviously with the symphony, or pop-oriented music. So it's a versatile instrument, and has allowed me to play in musicals in Kingston and play in different bar bands or big bands, and so it's kept me pretty busy in Kingston, which is great. In the summertime, you'll see me on the golf course 2 or 3 times a week. In the home over the winter, I've been working on my darts game, and as my friend, co-trumpet player Janet McRae says, I like to play beer sports, so my wife and I will often during the winter go bowling, or we golf together. It's also great to meet up with my kids, Amanda and Brandon, on occasion for a drink when they're in town and are around, and you'll often see my wife and I downtown on the weekend enjoying one of our local restaurants on a patio in the summer. Another thing that's keeping me busy is being a dog dad. This is Satchmo, and named after Louis Armstrong, of course, and Cheech. Not sure where that name comes from. They make life interesting and sometimes recordings fun to do. Something I didn't know until fairly recently, that my dad was actually living vicariously through me. He and my mom grew up in sort of post-World War II Toronto, so they didn't get the opportunity to pursue music to any degree. So, my dad admitted a decade or so ago that, he was living vicariously through a lot of my playing, and I thank them for, giving us the opportunity to pursue music.